Hello everyone and welcome back to Pandora First Contact. So I'm not necessarily sure what we did last time, but well, it looks like we got the gigantic mech thing on the ground, so at least that's good. From the looks of it, we were just progressing normally. I guess I'll just buy something off of the research tree real fast, and let's see what we can do now. So last I recall, we were having some problems with resources, I believe, and people in the north over here. So we will be reclaiming all of our mining settlements is probably one of the first things I'll do. Let's get our people working overtime inside the mines over here. Actually, let's get two other people to help solve our food problem. And what I'm essentially trying to do here is just balance out the various different industrial complexes here that we have. Because it looks like we will be running out of minerals soon is my priority there. And let's just continue trying to recapture this area that we lost. We originally conquered this area too, so I mean it's not that big of a deal. But we just kind of want to make sure that that is there for us later on. Oh, that's not good. That boat blew up. Let's get rid of the Solar Dynasties, is what is presumably their last boat. Let's see what this gigantic mech thing can do. In the meantime, it looks like our air power is actually really strong, so I think I'll just continue rolling up their flank with air superiority. Let's get the tanks to move over here too. I'm just going to get all the basic level tech right now, simply because, like, in reality, we don't need anything. Simply because, I mean, we're already doing like quite a nice little job in terms of securing area and all of that good stuff. So I think I'll be fine. Right now, it's mainly just balancing out these resource counts. Gotta be able to have enough bread for everybody. Everybody wants us to invade the Solar Dynasty, it would seem. They're all very, very happy that we are conquering these people. And yeah, really, that's pretty much it. Okay, these people should heal, probably. We should probably get another technology, so we're gonna go with Command Nexus. I mean, I could do some of this advanced stuff, but, like, it really... Oh wow, this thing increases, Oh wow, that gives us 32 on our population limit. That would be really helpful. But I mean, I don't need it right now, so... yeah. Oh crap, that was a bad decision. Oh, great. Okay, what am I gonna do here? Can the planes get over there soon? Oh no, the planes cannot get over there soon. It's a good thing though, we can deploy some tanks into that city. Can roll up here. Just like that. I don't want to talk with him. I just want to invade your cities is all. I'll get these tanks to come over here and roll up that group of infantry like that. Okay, so now we should be good on this front. Let's see what else we can buy. I'll just get them to build wealth. Yeah, that's it. And at the moment, I'm just actually waiting for well, a few things. I'm first and foremost waiting for us to get some more tech and some more of those Goliath things across the sea. But another thing is that I'm really waiting for some other stuff to arrive. Yeah, because we're building so much stuff over here. Let's build the Gordian defense. It'll give us quite a little bit of stuff to play around with. What did they land over here? Colonizers. That should be fine. Over here they landed some infantry. Do we have some infantry that can take care of them? Oh, if you fight from fungus, it actually gives you a benefit. Okay, well, in that case, no, we won't fight them. But let's get the strike aircraft to come over here. Can we get the Goliath, or the Cerberus mech actually, to move forward? Okay, there we go. Get some of the strike planes here to heal up along with the tanks. Get these tanks to roll up their flank. So there we go. see how this goes. Yeah, we're probably gonna lose our tanks over there. But then again, we can get our aircraft to come in here. Blow those guys up. Do we have any more aircraft in the nearby area? No. Okay, well in that case I guess we'll have to let this vehicle take the city, I guess. And these people shouldn't be building anything. Yeah, I guess I'll get this colony to just produce food because they can't really do much else. Get people working on the mines over there. Yeah, just do that with our production. Speaking about these aircraft, we can actually probably launch them at, oh, yeah, we can probably launch them at these other people from this area of the world. Yeah, we can probably get our planes to travel up there faster like that, so I think I will do that. But for the most part, let's just hunker down. Let's retake our territory here. And I'd rather end our war with the Solar Dynasty. Preferably sooner than later. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Is there anything in the technology tree that can help us with our technological or our mineral problem? I have a beam weapon that does a lot of damage, so I think I'll get that. Oh, nuclear missiles. I kind of want to see what that does, so yeah, I'll get that. Get the tanks to heal up here. The Cerberus mech is going to advance, and it's going to demolish everything in its way. Yeah, just like that. So that should be good on that front. Oh wow, they're really close to the capital. Let's get the planes to put a few missiles into them. There we go. That's nice. Get these planes to actually make it all the way over here. They're producing that Gordian database thing, and after that I think I'll get them to... I could build some Predator or Predator troops, and let's actually check out what that is. Because that looks cool. So these are assault troopers. They look, you know, average. Compared to the colonial troopers, I guess they are a little more muscular. I guess they lift a little more. And I guess these people don't lift as much. But, what can we arm them with? We can arm them with a sniper rifle, which would be cool. But it wouldn't really do much damage, that's the thing. Could give them a rocket launcher. Yeah, they'd be really strong, but I mean, it's like they pale in comparison to the planes, so I think I'll just let them be. Yeah, let's just hope that those mech things can really roll down the enemy's flank over here. No, the main thing I really wish this game would do is tell you like what happens where, because right now I'm a little confused, to be honest, as to what exactly is happening right now on the world scale. Let's see what we can get. Strikecraft in 2 turns, Avenger tanks in 1 turn, Goliath mechs in 1 turn, and Cerberus mechs with 44 health in 6 turns. Let's get an intelligent factory. Let's actually buy that intelligent factory because that'll increase our production by 50%. So then we should be able to produce base level units in 1 turn, and that'd be just absolutely amazing. Drop that orbital strike and kill that infantry with our gigantic mech here. And let's see what they have over here in this part of the world. They have, ooh, quite a lot of colonial transport. Let's bombard that. Ahahaha, and that destroys an entire army of theirs. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. So those planes are just absolutely devastating, mostly because they can move fairly far and their armor is pretty good. Let's see if we can get anything that actually makes them a little more efficient. Should we get anything over here? I mean, there's not really much. These people over here. I guess I'll get some of them to mine some more crap for us. Yeah, because they're not really producing anything. I'll get them entirely devoted to mining, so then we have a little bit of reserves in terms of stuff like that. And look at that, 96 production now. That's amazing for our capital. That's so many buildings. Yeah, it takes us, like, we can build almost all of our troops in one turn. Our capital is just humongous right now. I think I'll actually, I'll buy that Chaos Laboratory. You know what? Let's focus on research for a little bit, because I mean, with the current amount of growth, with the current amount of population there, we can build anything, and this war effort is just going to be peasy. So easy now that we have a gigantic mech thing, and we're going to get another one soon. Let's see what's here. So we have some boats, an undefended city. Ooh, capture that right away. Just build nothing here. You people, you planes, come all the way over here, scout out all of that land for us, you heal, and then that should be the end of that turn. So okay, so we are 25% on the technological race, we're 34% on the military race, and we're not doing very well in the economic race though. But so far so good. Let's bring the planes in, yeah, let's start bringing in the planes to take out these targets. I should probably leave some garrisons here and there. I didn't realize that the boats can actually go on land. Okay, yeah, let's just shut them down like that. Get these planes to do something like that. Get the second mech to advance. I know I said we were going to go for their capital, but I mean, like, now I'm not quite sure if that's a good idea. For research, get some more of this basic stuff. I'm not necessarily all that too worried about the research thing. If we go back to our capital here, can our capital still grow? Yes, it can. In that case, let's get cloning center, just so that we can clone some more troops later on. We're not troops, but people. Yeah, that's it, people. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to move these planes there. Oh well. Keep our tanks on standby here. I have that cloning center now. Let's see if we can improve our tank design by a little bit. So go to the adventure tank here. That's what it is currently. It's using the best armor. Even though it's, it looks like its health is capped at 8, we just simply can't get any more than that. I don't really know why. Let's get a fusion laser on it. I mean, that thing looks pretty cool. It makes it a badass tank, but it doesn't really help it very much. Could put a Hydra missile launcher. Those things have always been fairly effective. And then turns it into some MRLS thing. We could put a flak cannon onto it just for the hell of it, right? Let's go with the fusion beam actually. I kind of want to see what that is, and can we still build it within one turn? Yes, we can. Okay, so I guess we'll build a few of those. Oh, we could get a Perkin Centaur troops. They don't move very fast, but I mean they heal. They have a 100% healing rate, which would be fairly helpful. And over here, we're just going to produce nothing. Get the gigantic robot to start advancing over here. I'll leave the tanks over here on idle. Okay, so there we go. I swear we had this city too. like as of now, it's probably more likely that yeah, this is really devolving into just like a gigantic brawl for nothing, really. What happened to our gigantic mech? Did they take it down? Huh, it would seem as they did. Okay, well, fair enough. Let's get our gigantic mech, or our other gigantic mech, to smack down some of their buildings over there, then. Gonna move the planes over there, pull back some of our planes. Choose production. Okay, so there we go. Let's take a look at what they have in the back area over here. Now that we have our Avenger tank, which has actually 19.5% or points of armor, I'm gonna deploy that right there and see how that goes. Anything happen on the war front? I see they're advancing quite close to us. Oh great, they're bringing flak artillery tanks against my aircraft. I mean, we can still fight them, although that's a little risky. Yeah, that did a ton of damage to my planes. What should we get? What should we get here? Let's get silk steel armor because it does give us an armor benefit. Drop some orbital bombardment here. Just mow down everybody. There we go. And this gigantic robot thing should be able to hold off the enemy. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's that. Back at home, we're still producing those Avenger tanks. Speaking of Avenger tanks, maybe should we produce something else apart from these? I mean, they're fairly strong, but they're still not necessarily the best thing. But they're the only thing that we can deploy really fast, though. Actually, no, it would seem as the Perkin Center troops are a little better. But we do need more production to kind of speed those up. Okay, there we go. Let's get the gigantic robot to start blowing up whatever it finds. Are these still the flak tanks? Yes they are. Okay, no, these are the regular tanks, so we're gonna try to pick them off. Damn, they don't have anything over here. It's gonna be a major pain in the ass. I guess I'll just have to roll with it for now. So that should be good over there. We're still building those Perkin. We're still building those unique infantry troops. I have a feeling he's gonna grab the city right now. He's going to grab one city with that Barracuda watercraft. I just know it. Yeah, he's really moving close to there. Okay, so I mean, I could just buy a mech, and then that would solve like the majority of our problems. Order 5 units. You have a gigantic mech here. People over here are still a little bit mad, so I think I'll get the mech to no. I was gonna say I should get the mech to walk into their capital, but I mean it's like that's I have a feeling that's gonna cause quite a lot of problems, but let's go for it. Let's get the tanks to make a beeline for over here. Let's get an aircraft to cover them. And now that our Perkin Center troops are ready, I think I'll drop them right here to kind of stall up these guys. Okay, there we go. We also have one like entire continent not explored. We should probably get on that sometime. What's happening on the world? Okay, so they're starting to regain some of their cities. Goodbye to your capital. Their capital should be destroyed just next turn. Let's buy a Cerberus. Let's buy a Goliath mech right there, or something, because I really want to start protecting some of these cities, because it is costing both of us a lot of population in terms of these areas. Trying to keep them. Ah, great, we lost that city. What should we do? I'll get them to start building some infantry, I guess, inside these like little. Oh wait, no, I can just buy the infantry here, no problem. Yeah. I think I'll just start buying some defenders for all of these occupied territories, because that's probably the faster and easier thing to do. And with that said, we should be able to smash through their lines here any minute now. So that's that. Let's just get another tech right like that. There we go. See, the problem is that they can build so many units because of all of their major cities here that it's like it's getting really difficult to just kind of keep a lid on them. Yeah, they're still moving more troops there. Let's drop some orbital bombardment right on their capital, smack that away, get our gigantic mech in there. Okay, so their capital should be occupied next turn. Are these tanks going to advance? Yeah, there we go. Let's get all the infantry to defend, and let's drop some more troops on them. There we go. I really need to control all of the territory. You know what? Yeah, let's just go with that. Let's try to control the space all around them. So I mean, that way I shouldn't have to come in here and do everything in terms of the all of the reconquering all over again. Yeah, so I'll just keep that plane there, and it can monitor for any like land troops that or troops that can come on shore. I think I'll do that, and that'll make things a little simpler. What's going on over here? They appear to be moving inland. Can we get the flamethrowers on them? Yes, we can. Yeah, there we go. Burn them down. Have some more Perkin centers. They're deploying Seeker ATVs. We can probably wait on that. So I'll get these troops to I'll get them to drop right off here, I guess. And these tanks should be able to just walk into here. Yeah, there we go. And what's this place good for? More food, I guess. Food technology over here as well. Are there any industrial centers that we can switch off of food production? This one is one. Their capital is the main one, so let's actually just get everybody into producing minerals for us now. And later on, I'll get our capital to build one building that'll help us increase the population cap, so then we should be able to produce like an absolute ton of stuff from there. Yeah, there we go. So that's their capital. They are, yeah, they have a lot of workers doing stuff and such like that. There's not a lot of growth there for some reason. Then again, we just invaded them, so maybe that's why. So we're going to leave the gigantic mech there and maybe shoot out a few targets in the meantime. And that should be fine. Okay, there we go. And let's see how close we are to the military victory now. Really only still 36%? Huh. Okay, fair enough. Let's get our planes to hunt down some of this stuff. Let's see what's in there. Okay, well, I think I'm just going to leave it there because it looks like for now it'll be mostly just mopping up the enemy forces over here. So I'll see you guys next time, as always. Be sure to like and subscribe. When we come back, I would hope to have this town occupied and this town occupied, just so that we can kind of soften up the front here, because they still have like all of this stuff, I think. No, that's probably blues. Speaking of blue, are they still at war with them? Yeah, blue is still at war with them. Actually, blue is at war with them, and they're also at war with the Terra Gardner, or the Terra Civellum people over here. Okay, well anyways, we'll deal with that later on. Bye-bye!